Hi, I'm Stephen and welcome to Let's Get Working. There are things you need to consider before you decide to accept a job. You're probably excited that you received an offer of employment, but consider these things before you accept the offer. Money is often the main reason why we go to work, so it stands to reason that it's going to have a lot of weight in the decision process. Just because the pay is high or low compared to similar jobs in the industry, doesn't mean it's good or bad. Taking a job you hate just because the money is good can lead to you becoming miserable, while taking a job you love that doesn't pay as well could end up making you happier. Money is an important part of the job, but it shouldn't be the only thing you consider when deciding whether or not to take the job. So the decision you have to make is, are you in it for the money, regardless of the working conditions? Or are you happy making enough money to live on, as long as it ticks off other important criteria for you? Living close to the office or store you work at is a nice advantage. Unfortunately, many people have to deal with the daily commute, spending an hour sitting in traffic or on the train. Would you be okay with spending time travelling back and forth each day if it meant you could do a job you're interested in? I completed work experience at a store that required a bit of a commute on my part. 1 bus and 3 trains. Travelling there directly wouldn't have been much of a hassle or take as long. Unfortunately, public transport in the area wouldn't go there directly. So if you're going to be using public transport, have a look at the timetables and check how many transfers will be required. It can add a lot of time when the different services don't line up well. Time isn't the only thing the daily commute takes from you. There's also the additional cost to consider. You'll need to use more petrol or spend more money catching trains and buses. Don't give up on a job you want just because of the additional costs involved. Just remember to factor in the costs when looking at salary. Coming home from work each day miserable isn't good for you, and in the long term your health will suffer for it. With this in mind, it's important that you can see yourself working for the company. Is the manager someone you could see yourself working for? Are the other employees people you could see yourself working with? There's no point going to work each day where you don't agree with the values, attitudes, and goals of the company and those around you. Life shouldn't be all about work, so pay attention to what the workload will be like at this job. Would you be expected to work overtime, take your work home with you, or come in on weekends or days off? If the company does require its workers to put in additional hours, does it compensate its workers with overtime pay or time in lieu system? Or is this additional effort just expected as part of the job? Some people are looking to go straight to the top, but not everyone wants a career, and that's fine. Even if you're just in it for the money, have a look at what advancement opportunities would be available to you. You may not want or have time to take on more responsibilities at the moment, but if you decided you did in the future, having those options available to you would be a great plus. With more responsibilities, often comes more money. Opportunities don't only come in the form of more money, they can be the chance to learn new skills or grow in other ways. So even if you'd stay at the same level, there could still be things to gain. These were the things I'd consider if I were trying to decide whether I should accept a job offer. If you have something different in mind, let us know in the comments below. As always, get in touch if you have any questions, and for more information, videos and articles on all things employment, check out our website, letsgetworking.com.au. Until next time, have a good day.